I watched Video Killer, The Babyface Murders, a found footage movie found for free on Tubi. And Video Killer is a movie where the framing device is that there's real found footage that was found in this garage that has to do with a stalker's activities. But then it says the film that we're watching is a fictionalized account of what was found on the footage, which is it's a little weird. Can't say I've ever come across that exact scenario in a found footage film before. And this movie this movie was weird, dude. This movie was really weird. So it starts off and there's a woman who's been getting her doorbell rang every single day. So she decides that she's going to videotape this time, and today she missed the dude, but he left her a VHS tape. And then it switches to a man who has been getting videos too, and he recognized the background in one of the videos, so he's going there to try to figure it out. Then there's another woman. There's all these people. There's like 5 different people. I think they only drop one of their names. So we only know Michael, who's the dude who went to the park. I I tried to find the other people's names, but I had absolutely no luck with that. Maybe they say them offhand, but I don't remember them ever being said. So I can't really identify the rest of the characters, which is fine because they all end up being kind of the same. The way that this seems to go is there's some creepy dude who stalks people and he can vanish immediately whenever he wants. And then sometimes he leaves people VHS tapes of these crayon drawings that have been animated, and they involve like a dude in a parka killing a kid through some stupid thing the kid does, and then the guy in the parka's eyes bleeding, and monster noises and baby crying. They're all like that. This happens to like all of them. They all get followed by him, and they all get one of these tapes. And so, the scariest part of this movie, to be completely honest with you, was when the Canadian goose was on screen, because that was the only thing that caused a visceral reaction in me. I was like, nah, 'cause those things are evil, man. Also, I didn't know in England that you got Canadian geese. That's kind of cool. I assumed that was only in the U.S., but silly me. Well, US and Canada, obviously. I assumed that they stayed on this continent. Sounds like they go to other places because these were definitely Canadian geese. So it's just a lot of people being stalked and filming themselves, and then sometimes the angles outside of the people filming themselves while they film themselves doesn't work the best. There's one dude, oh, he has a seizure. He's like in the middle of the woods. He's afraid he's being stalked. And he swears he saw somebody and he's running around and then he falls on the ground and has a really badly acted seizure. Like it's really badly acted. And then this mass of, the black tape inside of a VHS, this mass of that black tape comes out from behind a tree and crawls toward him. So somebody's dragging it with fishing line and then it attacks him. And that's just him dreaming after having a seizure, apparently. Uh, that was my second favorite part of the movie. First was the Canadian goose. Second was the killer tape. I liked the killer tape. Um, it's essentially the same scenes over and over again, and then at the end, there's a scenario where there's this woman, one of the women that we saw. Pardon me, just looking over here to grab my pen. Part of the people we saw was one of these women, and she gets stalked and it's dark in there, and then she looks at a VHS tape, and the VHS tape shows that there's another killer who goes after the other killer, and it's a mess, dude. It's a mess. This is a 0.5 out of 5 stars. I can't really recommend it. There's not a lot to it. It it's one of those things that leaves you feeling like you've had deja vu. Like you're an hour into it and you're going, but I've seen this before. The movie is just the same kind of scene over and over and over again. So I would avoid this one if I were you, but if you want to find it, you can find it for free on Tubi.